What's going on, everybody? And today we're going to talk about Xbox Game Pass. Is it still worth it? I don't know. Recently, which in the last couple of days or so, Xbox released, Microsoft released the new format for Xbox Game Pass. That being price hikes. Oh yeah. They brought the Ultimate Edition, so that will technically now there's 3 tiers to the Xbox Game Pass: basic or essential, premium, and ultimate. Now the ultimate one had the biggest price hike, going from $19.99, so $20 a month, all the way up to a whopping $30 a month. Now that is a big, massive price hike when it comes to something like that. It's almost 50% price hike. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know it's itchy. That is crazy. And do you think they gave you any sort of incentives in terms of that price hike? No, not really. Not as much as you would think they would. In terms of the price hike for the Ultimate Edition, aside from the whopping $30 a month, the price hike comes with $400 plus games available for Games Pass, as well as access to Call of Duty Black Ops, EA Play, from what I believe it's EA Play, Ubisoft Retro Games Library, Riot, the Riot package. It's a lot. In terms of what they expressed in each of their packages, it's a lot of words. And for the average gamer, that's a lot. That's too many words to discuss and too many words to throw out to somebody whom don't understand the justification of such a price hike. Then going down, you got the premium. It's 200 plus games. I believe it's still plus the Black Ops 7. I could be wrong. Again, it's a lot of jargon and a lot of words thrown around. And then you go to the essential, which is like 50 plus games available in your library. No Call of Duty, no EA, just Riot, just the Riot package that comes with it. I believe also day one comes with Ultimate and Premium, I believe, but no day one for basic or essential. But yeah, like honestly, like when I heard that they were raising it up to $30, like $30 a month, that's a lot. That is a lot of money to put in to something like that. Like that is a crazy amount of money to price hike a month. Like, it's just crazy. So think about it like this: $30 a month, that's $360 a year. Now you would have to play a lot of games within that month to justify such a price hike. You really would. And it's not just basic games. I mean, with Microsoft and Xbox, you would have to have banger after banger after banger after banger to justify this for an average gamer who may not have enough time to play those games or even to play that amount of games. One thing I also left out with the Ultimate Edition, it was that you get Fortnite Battle Pass, and I think it's like 1,000 V-Bucks a month as well. So to your Fortnite player, that's not bad. But to everybody else, like this can't be justified to everybody. This is a crazy price hike. And back when Xbox first came out with the Game Pass, it was like this real, like, mystical, magical, mythical thing where it was like, how is this possible? How is this going to work? How does this work? How are the game developers going to be able to make their money back with this? Like, how are they going to, they make a game that's like, they're pricing it as like say like $80 to buy the game, but you're able to only spend at the time $10 a month to get this $60, $80 game and be able to play it essentially for free, in a sense, when you use girl math, essentially for free. So at the time, it was the best thing in gaming. It really was the best thing in gaming, where you could play as many games as you want. Like I used it. I played Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5 through Game Pass. I think I played Battlefield through Game Pass, I believe. I played, Dead Island through Game Pass. I played all these games that through Game Pass that I didn't have to purchase for myself, because it was like, I don't have the money to buy these games. And not a lot of people do, especially nowadays, where tariffs are coming into play, where things are going on in the States, where it's becoming more and more expensive to play games. Like, this is now turned into a very expensive hobby, where it's not like it was back in the day, where games were $60. Games were $60 to purchase. Games were very affordable. Now it's very expensive. For instance, Silent Hill F is like $100, and I'm talking like Canadian. It's $100 to play this game. I'm like, I don't have the money for that. Are you cuckoo puffs? I own a house. I'm an adult. I don't have the money for this. And sure as shit, I don't think kids nowadays have the money to shell out for something like that either. So that's why Game Pass was so prevalent, was so amazing, because it was affordable. You could play these games and not have to spend so much money. It was fantastical. And now it's like $30 a month. It's not justifying. It's not. And I know Xbox is doing their big, 25th year anniversary next year, I believe in either February or March. And, Gears of War E-Day is coming. There's hints and rumors that Halo is coming. Fable is coming. Forza is coming. Like, these games are coming, but it also has to be able to be like bangers. These have to be bangers. Like, these all have to be good games worth getting Game Pass, being able to worth even keeping Game Pass. And I'm not just speaking for myself. The community of gamers spoke out in rage, where the website for Game Pass, Microsoft, crashed because so many people were canceling their memberships. They were canceling their subscriptions. So I don't know, like another example, Still Wakes the Deep, a $50 game, $50 horror game, came out a couple of years ago, and I was like, this game looks awesome. This is definitely a one playthrough type of game. We're only going to play through it once, and that's it. Never touch it again kind of thing. Because once you play it, there's no different paths you can take. There's no different dialogue. There's no nothing. It's a one type game. And when I found out it was coming on Game Pass, I was like, boom, that's awesome. That's a Game Pass game right there. That's a Game Pass game you're going to play. And it was perfect. And then they came out with the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep. And I was like, a DLC for Still Wakes the Deep? I'm like, I wonder if that's on Game Pass. Like, go and check it out. It's not on Game Pass. But I liked the game so much that I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. So I bought the DLC, which was only $20 to purchase. It's only $20. So essentially I bought the game for $20 in a sense. And now, I don't know. I don't know. And they're not going to stop the price hikes. So what's it going to be in 14 months? Because 14 months ago or so, they raised the price again. So what's it going to be in 14 months from now? Are they going to raise the price again to $35 a month, $45 a month? Or you end up going to be spending $80 a month to buy a game? Then how is that justifiable to be getting all these games? Like, I don't know what Microsoft was thinking, but I really don't think that this was the right move for them. This was a really weird move, and they just kind of threw out a trailer and then put a picture. You can see it on Google. Type in Game Pass. You can see it. You can see the tier list of what they're showing to basically get a better understanding of what they're talking about and kind of assess for yourself. But they didn't do it right. I think what they should have done was, some sort of press conference, some sort of podcast, and really go into depth right after they show the trailer and talk about what they do, why they're doing it. But this now, Game Pass is not the best thing in gaming. It's not. It's lost it. And I don't know if they're going to do what, they normally do whenever they shell out things like this. They're going to come out like a week later or so and be like, you know what? We heard you. We heard the community, and we're going to dial it back. It's possible. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to do it that way, but it's possible. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or that's it. Maybe Twitter. Let me know what you think that they are gonna. Let me know what you think. Let me know if to you this is justifiable. You're canceling your membership, you're downgrading from Ultimate, or you're keeping Ultimate. Let me know. Let me know what you got. I'm curious as to what you guys are planning on doing. Let me know in the comments below. And like always, please, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on TikTok, follow. If you're on Instagram, follow. And hit me up wherever you want. I go live on Twitch. All side just for 99. So just hit me up there. And, let's see what they do. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. In terms of backtracking, we'll see. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Love you all so much. Bye.